Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon White. Now I have done something just a little bit. I've leveled up Joan just by about 2 levels, just so she's in and around the levels that we're gonna want. Nothing perfect really, but we're close enough. So, we're gonna enter the Charged Stone Cave in this episode, which is a pretty cool cave, I think. It's probably one of my favorite areas of this game, though that said, there are a lot of cool areas in this game, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint just one in particular. But it's definitely very unique. Thanks for waiting! Because it does look like there's a bit of a roadblock here. Looks like the nest of an electric-type Pokemon called Galvantula. Don't know why there's a nest here, but if there's nothing having problems, gym leaders ought to want to fix it. Rock, take it out. Alright. And this here TM's yours. My favorite TM, so you can teach it to all your Pokemon. We get TM Bulldoze. Pretty cool. It's called Bulldoze. This move does damage and lowers the speed of any Pokemon it hits. Some ground-type Pokemon move a little slower than you'd like. If you use Bulldozer right, you can cover that weakness. I don't know how good you really are, but if you think you can go wherever, and if you think you can do something, keep doing it. Do things you want. Decide your own limits. Alright, well, words of wisdom from Clay there, and I think right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna teach a Pokemon Bulldoze, because it is definitely the type of Pokemon move that we're gonna want to have with Basalt, because we're not gonna get Earthquake for a while, and we might as well have a ground type move. I think we should go ahead and replace Rock Smash, or... Yeah, we've got a fighting type now, so we don't really need a fighting type move on Basalt. So we'll go and do that, and let's enter in Charged Stone Cave. And actually, before we start moving around, let's use one of my Super Repels. We will, I think, catch a Pokemon here, but we might wait a little bit. Oh. Come! My Lord N, we brought the one you wanted. Ah, yes! That was the Shadow Tribe just now. Getsis enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently they were the ones who prepared the Galvantula nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formulas express electricity and its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You've been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you that I said that? No? If you don't understand what that means, it's not likely to surprise you. I told Getsis about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Tribe to find out about you. Chern is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger, and you are not swayed either way. You're more of a neutral presence, which is apparently a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Getsis wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Well, that is interesting. So, Getsis wants to test us. And apparently, so do the wild Pokemon. Okay, that's just crazy. Oh, the Tynamo is the Pokemon I was gonna catch. And it's like a 1% catch rate. You know? So, alright. Or not catch rate, but encounter rate's like 1%. So the likelihood of finding a Tynamo here is just ridiculously small from the get-go. Well, let's just try and catch it then. Tynamo is, I think, one of... Well, it's not, but its evolutions, I would say, probably in the bracket of one of the best in terms of electric-type Pokemon just in the world of Pokemon. So we got the Jellyfish Pokemon. These Pokemon move in schools. They have an electric they have an electricity generating organ, so they discharge electricity if in danger. And we are gonna give it a nickname, and because it's a female as well, we're gonna do Eel. But like L, but eel? I don't know. We'll just do eel. Hey! Who is it? It's Bianca! Joey, did you know this? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? Hi there, how are you, Joey? This place is always charged with lots of electricity that Pokémon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating. But not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokémon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokémon and the era they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in it anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Joey, this is for you. Oh, well, Lucky Egg. Well, that's brilliant. Giving the Lucky Egg to a Pokémon to hold increases the amount of experience points received in battle by a lot. Having strong Pokémon will make it easier to fill your Pokédex pages. Yes, it will, Professor, and in fact, the Lucky Egg is an item that's gonna go straight on to Victory, because Victory does take a little bit longer to evolve than everyone else. But then again, Victory is a mythical Pokemon, and if you didn't see the poll that I put up on Monday, there's a poll, and it's what is your favorite mythical Pokemon, and the mythical Pokemon in Gen 5. So, let's get to battling. Oh, I must say, it is so nice to have the Lucky Egg. The Lucky Egg is a godsend of an item. It is just... the best thing about this game is the Lucky Egg, and the fact that you get it at a reasonable time as well. I will cut out the wild Pokemon battles if we do end up getting them, because they are quite annoying. Hopefully we'll be able to be leveled up enough that we're not going to have that issue. But we got a battle. I forgot that dude had an Archon, and it is a pretty good Pokemon, Archon, and especially with Acrobatics. Acrobatics is just one of those moves that just does a ton of damage. And, oh, is it Professor and Bianca again? It is. Hi there, did you find something? I think we're just about done collecting data. This cave has been around since the distant past, but data to prove that Clink existed more than 100 years ago can't be found, so that must mean Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Where Pokemon came from and where they're going. If we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. Know what, Joey? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys stay by our sides. Alright, well, let's keep on going. We got a bridge here. Oh. Come. There's stairs going down ahead. Team Plasma is waiting for you there. Well, that's nice to know that Team Plasma are waiting for me. Let's grab the Hyper Potion here. And Repel's effect wore off. I can't wait till Black and White 2 when the Repel thing, you can choose to just keep the Repel going. Anyway, battle time. Alright, and I believe we want this one. And we can get an item here. There we go. And it's an iron. Kind of useful. We can either sell it, or we can use it on one of our Pokemon to raise stats, which actually could be quite useful. Alright. Oh, and we get a Dragon Gem. Cool. Cool. And then I believe those are the Nugget Brothers. And then I think you can get an item up here. No? Hold on, let's get the dowsing machine out. I know my, sort of know my Pokemon. Okay, right under here, HP up. That's pretty useful, actually. I know the dazzling machine actually in some of these caves is super useful because there's quite a few items in and around here. So, and I'm pretty sure I missed that on the Thunderstone as well. Or maybe I got it right at the beginning, but there is one. Alright, Nugget Brothers. Oh, alright, never mind. We'll have to repel, and then I'll put the dowsing machine back on. And we'll talk to you guys. And they give you a nugget, which is nice. They give you 2 nuggets, actually, which just useful, really. And then, is there an item up here? Alright, cool. And this is, you know, there's also a ton of items that are in the wall. So yeah, you'd be like right here, but it's in the wall. Which is another slightly annoying thing. Anyway, we've got a battle coming up, and because it's one of these medical professionals, let's use Baggy. Alright, and we get our Pokemon made healthy, which is definitely helpful. And we've got Team Plasma, so let's see... Let's try Joan out first and go from there, and we'll see what happens. But I think we just got a lot of Team Plasma grunts to get through. Okay, we're definitely in the business of being just ever so slightly underleveled. But at least we've got the doctor here who can heal up our Pokemon at pretty much any point for any price. Which is free. Battle time. Well, I don't want to have to go back every single time to heal up my Pokemon, but... well, okay. The problem with having Joan up top is the repel just is completely negated. So we're gonna put Baggy up in front until we get to the actual Team Plasma Grunt, and then we switch out. Because Joan needs levels. We need her to be leveled up. Alright, that's another battle done, and another bit of healing that we're gonna have to do, but that's okay. Joan is at least up to level 26. That's pretty cool. I could give the Lucky Egg to Joan, but nah, keep that with Victini for now. And another battle. We are getting through these Team Plasma Grunts. I think there's only 2 left. There are other battles in the cave, but I need to not be myself and how I normally play these games, and actually try and get through the cave, and then I'll, you know, do the rest of the cave off camera when I'm, you know, going to get items and level up Pokemon, because we will need to do that. Sometimes you can get caught up in this game, because even though everything's kind of in like a straight path, you can sometimes get caught up in the fact that this game has so many offshoots and items you can go and collect and battles to explore that you forget about it, and you're like, actually no, I'm trying to play the story here, not the full game. Anyway, battle time. So Baggy learned a pretty cool move there. Baggy just leveled up and learned High Jump Kick. So that's something to be pretty excited about, in my opinion. That's a really, really strong move. So, definitely something to look out for with our Pokemon. We're now getting some real big moves here. So, it's N. Many different values mixed together, and the world becomes gray. That is unforgivable. I will separate Pokemon and people, and black and white will be clearly distinct. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. Yes, that's my dream. That is the dream I must fulfill. Joey, do you have a dream of your own? You have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn just what kind of dream you have in battle. Alright, and we get to battle the king of Team Plasma, N. It's a bit of a long episode up to this point, actually. A lot of dialogue, a lot of things happening, and I forgot that the first Pokemon he brings out is Boldor, and I put Victini up front. Okay, well, let's get Conchin, and we can take out Boldor a little bit easier this way. Luckily didn't go for a move either, because that would have been a bit frustrating. But, alright. Water Pulse probably won't fully take it out, because it'll have Sturdy. But, yeah, there we go. But, at least this way we can watch it use Iron Defense again, and I don't think he has potions, so we're totally fine. And that's one Pokemon down. And then Victini can basically take out the rest, so that's why I had Victini up front, because I thought that there would be no issues whatsoever, but let's bring out Victory so that we can have victory. And, yeah, because I think he's just got a bunch of the Pokemon from the route, or from the cave, so Boldor you can catch, Joltik you can catch, Pharaoh Seed you can catch, and Clink you can catch here. Which actually makes me wonder, like, I guess the part of the theory is he just using... Are these Pokemon not Pokemon he's caught, but are they just Pokemon that are following him because he can talk to Pokemon? And they're just from that region, and they help with the battle, and then he, like, keeps one for the final battle? Because he kind of does keep one from every route for the final battle that you have with him. So, yeah, interesting theory. Wonder if someone's looked into that. Probably have. It's probably pretty well-known theory at this point. And I remember, like, 10 years ago, there were so many theories about N and whether N was a Zoroark and if he was actually a Pokemon. So, definitely a lot of interesting and fun theories about N and his travels through Pokemon Black and White, and Black and White 2 as well. And he's got his last Pokemon, the Pharaoh Seed, which, other than the fact that it's basically just a giant spiky ball, it is Steel Grass type, and a great Pokemon in competitive play, but in this game, well, Ferrothorn is, but in this game, not as much. And there we go. We have defeated Plasma N. My friend's getting hurt. That's what a Pokemon battle is. Why? Why is it impossible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? As if I could pursue the truth of something as meaningless as a battle. As if that could make me worthy to become friends with the legendary Pokemon. Joey! Just a little further to Miss Charlton City. Bianca, you have good ears. I can't believe you heard Joey's voice from that far away. Joey, who's this trainer? Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You would appear to have no qualms about the relationship between people and Pokemon. You put Pokemon into categories using arbitrary rules that think you can understand them like that. The very idea of a Pokedex revolts me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, looks like you're not my biggest fan. Your opinion's understandable. It happens to be different from mine, which is equally understandable. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You're saying I should just allow people to think whatever they want and treat people however they want, no matter whether the Pokemon suffer. I refuse to tolerate the existence of a world like that. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind right away, but I hope he'll spend a little time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I'll go collect a little more data. For Pokemon and people to get along better, we need to take steps to learn more about them. Joey, I'm gonna go with the Professor Juniper because I'm her bodyguard. Alright, well, Bianca's found her calling in life. being Professor Juniper's bodyguard. Isn't that nice? And we've made it to Mistralton City, which is absolutely wonderful. And where we're gonna leave the episode. We're gonna leave it off here. We've had our fun at Chargestone Cave. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.